What's going on, everybody? I hope you're doing well out here in this spiritual world of ours. Um, Before I get into this video, I just want to do a quick shout out to everybody who has been supporting the channel, people who have been coming through and sharing comments, leaving love, interacting with some of the videos that I post. And I appreciate you. None of it goes unnoticed. And I am definitely dedicated to continuously sharing information, knowledge, breakthroughs, information, things that I feel that can help everyone who is a part of this channel, and who listens to things I have to say. Because who am I to share something to you guys and you know find that it resonates? So I just want to do a quick love shout out for people who have been definitely supporting me and stuff like that. So let's get into this video. Today, I would like to talk about something that I see that's very trendy. It's this concept of when people say, I protect my peace, or, you know, let me let go of this person to protect my peace, things of this nature. I'm noticing that there is a huge misunderstanding about what peace is. And I'm also seeing and observing that people really don't understand how trauma works. And so I'm going to just try to shed a little light on these perspectives to give people more of a deeper understanding of what you're talking about when you're talking about peace, right? Give you an example. If you are, say, in a relationship with someone and you just met this person and you feel as if this person is starting to create some bit of toxicity, and it's say you're a person who is aware of this toxicity, the first thing you may say to yourself is, I need to go ahead and let this person go because I have to protect my peace. Peace is not a fragile object that you have to protect. Peace is not you escaping a person, place, a thing in order to feel more at peace. Peace is not you letting go of a partner because you feel that this person is toxic. Peace is an energy that you cultivate, and you'll know that you have cultivated peace because you can feel the energy reside inside of you. It is a form of energetic embodiment. Think about anger, for example. When someone is angry, you feel angry. You feel the energy of anger circulating and moving throughout your body. When you think about, let's say, bliss and joy, you feel bliss and joy circulating and moving throughout your body. Okay, so this is how you can get in a reference point, an example of what those two emotions feel like. Peace is similar to that. When you have embodied peace, you are not like, oh, let me just go ahead and cut this person off to protect my peace. If that's the case, you'll say that same thing about angry and sadness and depression and happiness and all these other things. We don't say that to those type of emotions. We only say it to peace for some reason. But no, I don't see no one around here saying, let me protect my anger. Let me protect my emotions of sadness. Let me protect my depression. You don't say that with those emotions, but you say it with peace. This is where the discrepancy, this is where the disconnection come in at, where you are not protecting peace. You can't protect peace. You can't protect peace. You have to become peace. And when you become peace, there's nothing to protect. You just embody it. So what I'm realizing is that when someone is in a relationship and they have this partner who is very dysfunctional, very toxic, according to their perspective, right? They don't understand that actually, when you feel like you have to let this person go, you're letting go of an opportunity to heal what's inside of you that's triggering you to letting go of this person, right? Meaning that you have attracted this person for a specific reason. And if they are triggering something that's inside of you that makes you feel like you're losing your peace, that is an opportunity for you to heal. Look at your triggers like spiritual teachers. This is an opportunity for you to bring awareness to yourself and try to understand, why do you feel triggered by this person, place, or thing? The way trauma works is when it's activated inside your body, it gives you a opportunity to address the trauma and to fully process the trauma so it can become a complete cycle, right? This is why when we have emotional turmoil, we always talk to ourselves in silence or to ourselves, and we say, right now I'm processing. I am processing my emotions. What you're saying is I am allowing these emotions to fully process so they can be released and expressed throughout the body. All right. So if you come across somebody who you deem is very toxic, before you throw them away and say, I got to let this person go, I want you to ask yourself, what is it about them that is so, let's say, toxic, that is disrupting your peace that you cultivated? Because this is what I really want you to understand, that there's a term called trauma reenactment, where you're going to keep re-experiencing the same experiences until you finally let go or process or address or release the trauma that's stored in your body. This is a very universal phenomenon that occurs in anybody who has experienced some form of trauma. So if you're telling yourself, I'm going to let this person go because they are, disrupting my peace, I want you to ask yourself, when you keep doing that, or you keep re-experiencing that? Because if you let go of a person, place, and a thing, and you keep finding yourself attracting that same person, place, or thing, you're gonna have to come to a realization that it's not that person or that place or that thing. It's you. You are the environment that's creating the external environment. So what we do is we'll say is, I need to let go of everything that's outside of me. That's a temporary fix. That's a temporary solution. But we all know, or maybe you don't know, but I'm telling you right now, to truly cultivate peace, you want to cultivate that peace in the chaos. So you know how they say, the peace is in the Middle East and all these different type of terms or sayings that people say. You want to get to the point where you're able to stay in complete stillness and complete peace when you're in a space that's very chaotic. Now, I'm not saying don't let go of a person because you feel like they're just very dysfunctional or very toxic. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is, if you keep re-experiencing or keep attracting the same person, place, or thing that was similar to the last person, place, or thing, they just dressed up the outside appearance, right? You might have dated a guy who was, let's say, a very chubby person. Now you dated a guy who's very skinny, or say you dated a guy who was once a black guy, or now you dated a guy, now he's a white guy. Just because their facial features, their outside appearance, or whatever has changed, doesn't mean that internally they're not the same, right? That's why we get into this whole idea of we are dating the same people with different faces, but they're the same people. So that goes to show you that it's an internal thing that you need to work on. It's not an external escapism. It's not an external, let me go ahead and rid this person out of my life, this person, place, a thing. So I want to bring that to center, that I am seeing, I'm observing that when someone experiences something that's very close related to something that is very triggering, they will automatically say this X, Y, and Z is completely toxic. I gotta let it go. Stop doing that. That is not, you're not like doing yourself a favor. You need to heal whatever it is that you keep trying to run away from. That is you actually running away from what it is that you're actually supposed to be healing. That's an opportunity for you to finally let it go. If you was bullied when you was a teenager and you keep experiencing experiences that remind you of when you used to get bullied, you need to address that part of you, that teenager part of you. You need to talk to that teenager part of you, and you need to give that teenager part of you safety, reassurance, love, compassion, understanding, acceptance, so they can let go of these quote unquote bullies that are outside of you. It's going to keep manifesting itself. You cannot escape it. You are stuck in a loop. This is a traumatic loop. So momentarily, right, you will not experience the bullying when you remove yourself out of the environment. But anytime that you get close to any experience that relates to your heart, where you have to open up, or where you have to do something that feels more emotionally fulfilling, or when you have to get into a space where you have to be more vulnerable, what I discovered is that that trauma is going to reenact itself. It's going to reactivate because it's getting closer to your heartstring. It's getting closer to your heart chakra. So it's going to try to get you it's going to give you the opportunity to heal yourself. So you can open up the heart chakra more than has been opened up. And so you can heal the heart wounds that are stored in the heart. Okay. So I just wanted to Put that out there, okay? Let's just be a little bit more mature about this. You cannot protect your peace. It is not a pair of shoes, it's not a car, it's not a house, it's not an object that you just hold dear to you and keep next to you and hold it like a purse or a book bag. It's nothing to protect. It's something that you cultivate. It is a form of energy that you embody. And when you know that you're at peace with yourself, you're not going to be trying to protect it because you carry the energy. It's fully you're basically swimming in it. You're basking in it. You can feel the energy take over your body. In the way that you move, you don't even move the same when you feel that energy. So just give you a little bit of credit. If you have cultivated some of that peace, keep going. Because I promise you, I don't be walking around here saying I got to protect my peace. You're not going to have that narrative. That is a digital social media thing that everyone's been saying and is trendy. And that's not the case. It's not even half the case. All right. So, on that note, before I let y'all go, if you resonate with this message, please drop a comment below. If not, then drop a comment below. I would love to hear your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. But on that note, I'm going to let y'all go. Peace.